Since the fall of Geese Howard, the city of Southtown has never been the same. Its people have grown complacent, and once fearsome warriors roam the streets like stray dogs. And though his legacy remains here in my keeping, it does so with no heir apparent. If there are any left in Southtown with fangs that bite, with claws that tear, with the ruthlessness and undying spirit of a true warrior, come to King of Fighters. Who will inherit the legacy of the fallen Emperor? Let the last wolves of this city determine that for themselves. Stroheim. Mai Shiranui, heir to the Shiranui School of Ninjutsu. Mai had received no news from Andy, or his disciple Hokutomaru for that matter, since the pair disappeared into the mountains to train. Though her worried mind lingered, as leader of the Shiranui, Mai was simply unable to leave the village. One day, while reviewing Shiranui mission requests, a particular name catches Mai's attention. Sokaku Mochizuki. The Mochizuki clan were enemies of the Shiranui. If they would stoop so low as to ask for assistance, no doubt the situation had to be dire. Mai leaves the Shiranui village at once, en route to Southtown and the upcoming King of Fighters tournament.
Oh, Hokutomaru! So you joined in on the fun too, did you? Wow, you've really grown up since I last saw you.
I know, right? I should have known you'd be here. What's up? Trying to meet up with a certain someone?
That's not the only reason I'm here. It's not like I was lonely without Andy or anything like that.
You know, that's kinda cringe.
Just be quiet. Anyway, enough about that. Listen to me and listen well. Sokaku Mochizuki says this tournament is at the epicenter of all the carnage.
The Mochizuki said that? Sounds pretty serious. But everything seems normal, though. Maybe you're worrying too much.
I don't know, but I hope so. Just be careful, okay? In any case, let's get this battle underway while we still can!
You got it. You know, Mai, I've always wanted to have a real match against you. Ugh, I'm so hyped! Hold on tight, because I won't be holding anything back!
I love that glimmer in your eyes. All right, kid, bring it on!
I knew it. You've got too many moves for me to keep track of, Mai.
You've gotten pretty strong, Hokutomaru. Not bad at all, kid. There they are.
Huh? What is it?
Could it really be the Gene Scrolls? The same thing happened 12 years ago. Ah!
You know better than to just stand there and stare. Come on! You gotta try to bring him back to his senses!
Never thought I'd hear you say that to me. But you're right. I'm the leader of the Shiranui! Hokutomaru, get everyone out of here!
Gotcha! I'm on it, Mai!
What happened to you? Is it because of the Gene Scrolls? Whatever the reason, don't think you can cause trouble around me without facing the consequences!
Way to go, Mai! So, what's the plan now?
Well, if the scrolls are the problem, then they probably need to be purified somehow.
Splendid work, daughter of Shiranui.
Sokaku! You ended up coming?
Of course. I felt bad about putting everything on to you. So here I am.
I see. But what about your blood? Are you sure you're okay here?
Oh, it's not a problem as long as I don't strain myself by using any dark power. Now, if you'll allow me. Abomination! Light upon the world! You shall not be reincarnated! Mai, it's time! Use the power of fire to cleanse the source of the essence of Shura with purifying flame! Now, do it!
Got it! Ryuenbu! So this means Rock should go back to his old self now, right?
Indeed. Thanks to you, the spell of reincarnation has been broken. When he awakens, the boy shall be of his own mind again, his true self.
Good. Well then, everything is as it should be, I suppose.
Yes. Mai Shiranui, the precision of your technique and the purity of your fire were sights to behold. I'm sure your grandfather, Hanzo, is smiling down at you from the beyond.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry to say the Shiranui aren't familiar with your technique, so thank you for your help.
It's no trouble at all. Truth be told, the Mochizuki originally developed this technique in an effort to defeat the Shiranui. Should you have used it, would have been a great stain on your family's honor.
Created to defeat us, huh? We Shiranui have our hands full with more public affairs.
Such an unflinching girl. Curse the Shiranui family.
Hey, Mai! Master says he's on his way over here right now.
Huh? Andy's coming?
That's right. And I'll make sure people don't bother you, so you can have some quality time together.
Hey! Hokutomaru! Wait! That kid's a little too nice sometime.
Andy, that foreign ninja is coming, huh? In that case, leave the rest to me.
No. As the Shiranui leader, I need to see this through.
Worry not. All that remains now is to wait for the young man to recover from his injuries. You have performed your duties well, and carried out your mission to its conclusion. And I do not wish to be any further in your debt, if it can be helped.
You sure? This isn't some kind of scheme, is it?
The source of Shura is severed. There is no reason for us to quarrel any longer.
I guess you're right. Okay, I suppose I'll get going then.
A happy young couple carrying the Shiranui name into the future. What a surprising sight to behold. It pains me to admit it, but perhaps the Shiranui family is more suited to the service of the light than we Mochizuki.
Since the fall of Geese Howard, the city of Southtown has never been the same. Its people have grown complacent, and once fearsome warriors roam the streets like stray dogs. And though his legacy remains here in my keeping, it does so with no heir apparent. If there are any left in Southtown with fangs that bite, with claws that tear, with the ruthlessness and undying spirit of a true warrior, come to King of Fighters. Who will inherit the legacy of the fallen Emperor? Let the last wolves of this city determine that for themselves. Stroheim. Billy Kane had once served as the right-hand man of Southtown's emperor, Geese Howard. Following Geese's death, Billy became the guardian of the Howard connection, sheltering it from those who might seek to destroy or manipulate it. One day, Billy learned that Geese had left both his will and legacy to his son, Rock. In short order, he contacted Kane, who had been traveling with the boy. Yet as Rock was set to receive what was rightfully his, a mysterious man appeared and snatched it from under his nose. Unwavering in his loyalty and gratitude to Geese, Billy enters the King of Fighters tournament, determined to win back what was lost.
Just had to be you in the end, didn't it?
Well, geez. Hello to you too, Billy Kane. My beef was with Geese, okay? I don't have a problem with you.
The feeling's not mutual, mate. Master Geese is 6 feet under, and it's all you're doing. You got no idea how much I owe that man, or what he did for me.
You're right, I don't. Just like you have no idea how I felt when that man killed my father.
That said, I'll give you credit for one thing. I am grateful to you for raising Rock up right. It was a job Master Geese and I couldn't take on ourselves.
There's nothing to be grateful for. I did it because I wanted to. Besides, I let things take their own course, so he more or less raised himself.
I see. Of course. That's Master Geese's own son for you. But enough talk. It's time we ended this.
Looking to settle old scores then, are ya?
Got that right. But don't think for a second I'm letting you get your mitts on the championship prize. That belongs to Master Geese!
You're skilled. Geese's right hand till the bitter end, they said. I could see it.
Hearing you compliment me makes my skin crawl. Finally, Geese's legacy. What?
Rock, what's wrong?
What the hell's going on? Has Rock lost his mind? Great. You're hurt. Did I hit you too hard?
Billy, please. You have to try and find a way to bring Rock back to his senses.
You're in no position to be giving me orders, Terry Bogard. However, it is my duty to look after Master Geese's legacy, including his knucklehead son.
Destroy the scrolls, Billy.
But why did Rock?
That is because he is of Gene blood.
Who the hell are you?
I am Tairyu. Would it be easier to understand if I said I was one of the Gene brothers, together with Kuryu and Kairyu?
A Gene brother? But those two, they were the only ones carrying on the bloodline.
There were 3 of us, actually. I was just unable to awaken alongside the others. They must have believed that I failed to reincarnate somehow. But they were mistaken.
Wait, hold on. You said before that Rock is of the Gene bloodline. That would mean...
Did you not think it strange? All those in the Stroheim noble bloodline, even Rudolph, were able to harness such incredible power. Did you never wonder why?
Of course I did. But... wait!
Yes. I was the first of us to awaken, 1,000 years ago. When I awoke, my family had taken on the name Krauser, meaning that Wolfgang and Geese, Rudolph's sons, are my descendants. I was just as surprised as you to find the Gene blood had become Germanic. A descendant must have crossed the ocean before I reincarnated.
But why didn't the scrolls have any effect on Master Geese? Ain't he one of yours too?
Geese was incredibly gifted, but it is not individual ability that determines the power of the blood. That is all a matter heavily dependent on circumstance, luck, or maybe destiny. Brock is particularly special because he is of the same generation as the Gene twins, uniting we 3 brothers at last. Our blood resonated alongside the blood of Geese Howard, each bloodline intensifying the influence of the other.
That's what we're calling that. Influence. The kid damn near lost his mind.
That was not my intention. My father, Oryu, damned my brothers and me to this fate, binding us beyond death. My heart burns with the desire to rebel against my father, just as Rock's does. Our wills likely became entangled and spun out of control. But now that you have stopped him, it will be fine. While the boy slumbers, I shall take my leave with my brothers, Kuryu and Kairyu.
In the end, the kid politely turned me down. Thinking about it now, maybe Master Geese never intended to make Rock his successor in the first place. Looks like we'll be holding on to Master Geese's legacy for a little while longer after all. Tell me, Master Geese, am I on the right track here? What would you do? Yeah, it's me. Go ahead. What? Those piss-ants starting trouble again? Fine. I'm on my way. Looks like they finally made their move. You lot go ahead. I'll be right behind you. I'll protect this family. Your legacy, till my dying breath. It's the least I can do to repay you.
Since the fall of Geese Howard, the city of Southtown has never been the same. Its people have grown complacent, and once fearsome warriors roam the streets like stray dogs. And though his legacy remains here in my keeping, it does so with no heir apparent. If there are any left in Southtown with fangs that bite, with claws that tear, with the ruthlessness and undying spirit of a true warrior, come to King of Fighters. Who will inherit the legacy of the fallen Emperor? Let the last wolves of this city determine that for themselves. Stroheim. Following the last tournament, Kim Dong Hwan became an overnight Taekwondo sensation, a true genius of the sport. Blindsided by his own fame, the young hotshot fell prey to overindulgence in every way possible. One day, his father, Kap Hwan, requested he visit the dojo. Believing himself to be the bigger and better man, Dong Hwan approached with a spring in his step. But his happiness was short-lived. Before long, he found himself flat on his back. His inexperience was made achingly clear. When faced with a serious challenger, genius meant less than nothing. His father, silent and stern, had drilled that reality into him. His lesson learned, Kim Dong Hwan decides to enter the upcoming King of Fighters tournament with one goal in mind: to prove to the world and himself that no one could ever hope to match his natural talent, not even his own father.
So, you're my opponent for the finals. We fought in the last tournament too, right?
Hey, it's been a while. By the way, you haven't seen Freeman around, have you?
Freeman? Oh, that creep who was hanging around the last tournament? Can't say I have. What's up?
Ah, damn. I wasted a lot of time and effort thinking I could catch him here.
Well, it wasn't a complete waste. You made it to the finals, didn't ya? Why not see it through?
Huh? Oh, right. The finals. It all kind of slipped my mind.
Come on, Kevin! You can win this thing!
You hear that? Sounds like a sign to me.
Yeah, I guess it does. I might as well put this tournament to bed. Then I'll get back to hunting Freeman.
Attaboy! All right, let's put on a good show! Genius is the only word. The ladies are gonna lose their minds.
The muscles in your legs appear to be extraordinarily flexible. Is that how you're able to generate lightning? Is it a matter of particle friction or something?
Hey! Who are you? Are you interested in me or something?
In you as a person? Nope, not at all. My interest is purely academic. Oh, I'm Preacher, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Oh, man. And I thought you were gonna ask me out.
You're a character. I can't tell where the jokes end and the truth starts.
Back at ya. You know, you're pretty fit for a scholar. Just take a look at those calluses. You practice Muay Thai, right?
Oh, bingo! You're right on the money. Looks like I was a fair ways off, though. Your moves and my data were hardly the same at all.
Sounds like you really are interested in me after all.
Perhaps. But that's enough of that for now. Since you know I'm a fighter, you know not to hold back, right?
Sure do. Fine by me. We can go all out. But hey, if I win...
We go on a date, right?
Man, that was crazy! You're strong as hell!
And you're the genius you keep shouting you are. My strategies were perfect, but you never failed to counter them.
Well, come on. You kept hitting me with those nasty moves. It was fight or flight, honestly.
What did you expect? Your moves may seem flawless, but there are glaring issues all around. Trying so hard to look cool actually leaves you wide open.
Yeah, I kinda had a feeling you were gonna say that. That and I, kinda swing like a maniac sometimes.
You sure do. In fact, that's where your lightning comes from. But there's no need to get into that right now.
Man, I can't even feel good about winning. I hate all this warm, fuzzy, pseudo-reflection nonsense. It's not my style.
At a basic level, fights are designed to measure your strengths and expose your weaknesses. Still, I was under the impression you were too advanced of a fighter to be so emotionally invested in victory and defeat.
Jeez, you're starting to sound like my old man. Oh, hey! You remember our deal, right?
Oh, right. The date? Okay, here's my number. You can call me sometime.
Huh? For real? I could have sworn you'd back out.
A loss is a loss. I'm not afraid to admit defeat, and not childish enough to go back on my word. But I won't lose next time, you know!
So much for not being childish.
Hey, bro! You about ready for training? Oh, no. I don't like that smile one bit.
You'd smile too if you were as popular as me.
Sounds like everything's going your way, huh? Anyway, about that training.
So, you're okay with all of this?
Yeah. Thanks to your student, he finally feels like he can face up to his own weaknesses.
Fatherhood seems like a whole lot of work.
I don't know. There's not much I can do anymore anyway. I just try my best to help out in the little ways I still can. Nothing puts a smile on my face more than helping them be the people they want to be.
You know, I think you ought to tell them that.
I don't need to. They've grown up just fine without all my sentimentality.
Okay, today I really want to focus on all that stuff we talked about.
Well, believe it or not, I've actually got a whole list of new stuff I want to work on.
Oh, that's the spirit! Come on, race it to the dojo!
Wait up! Why do I always feel like a babysitter?
You two, you make me so proud.
Since the fall of Geese Howard, the city of Southtown has never been the same. Its people have grown complacent, and once fearsome warriors roam the streets like stray dogs. And though his legacy remains here in my keeping, it does so with no heir apparent. If there are any left in Southtown with fangs that bite, with claws that tear, with the ruthlessness and undying spirit of a true warrior, come to King of Fighters. Who will inherit the legacy of the fallen Emperor? Let the last wolves of this city determine that for themselves. Stroheim. Nobody would have guessed that world-class DJ Salvatore Ganacci had a secret. Namely, that he was also a martial artist. As it turned out, his biggest hits always seemed to be inspired by the thrill of the fight. One day, Salvatore was challenged to a street fight by Duck King, a skilled brawler and dancer in his own right. As the two seasoned performers found each other's rhythm, they also found friendship, and all before exchanging a single word. It was Duck that introduced Salvatore to King of Fighters, a martial arts tournament where only the bravest and mightiest of warriors gather. In need of inspiration for even more epic music, Salvatore Ganacci takes the stage.
Yo! You made it to the finals! Oh, but watch out! This little lady's not gonna make it easy for you!
Well, if it isn't Duck King. And I'm guessing that's my opponent?
Yup! Meet Salvatore Ganacci! He's a musician.
A musician? But then just how did he make it to the finals then?
a fighter too, obviously.
Right. Okay. And if he's in the finals, I guess he can't be a pushover.
You got that right. And check this out. Yo, Ganacci, tell her what you hear, man.
Let me see. The pitter-patter of near-silent steps. The rustling of fabric against a small collection of folding fans. But above all the clamor and din, a fiery, feverish pulse. You are a master of flame ninjutsu.
Wait, how did you...
What I say? Ganacci's the real deal. You got nothing to worry about, baby.
Well then, I guess I can forget about going easy on you. But know this, it takes more than a keen ear to crack the secrets of the Shiranui.
A tango with a ninja, huh? How novel. All right, give me all you got.
Yeah! These are the kind of fights I live for.
Now, let's get this show on the road. Incredible. That stillness and fluidity. Ninjutsu is its own kind of music. This is giving me some ideas for my next music video.
Hey, yo, Ganacci, real quick before you go and work your magic. You know, I've got someone else over here that I've just been dying for you to meet.
Yo, Duck. You wanted me to say hi to a friend of yours?
Allow me to introduce Terry Bogard, the best rival a guy could ask for. My rival specifically. Not to mention the King of Fighters champ too, if you couldn't tell.
Now here's a one-of-a-kind melody. He certainly lives up to his reputation, doesn't he? A past filled with hardship, yet he remains an optimist. The sound of his soul, it's like a symphony.
Ganacci is a musician by trade, Terry. He tracks his opponent's movements by sound, if you can believe it. I actually just found out the hard way.
By sound? That's wild. Never fought anybody like that before.
Piqued your interest, huh? I thought it might. I wanted you to meet because I figured you'd want a piece of him.
You figured right. Hey, Ganacci, is it? Wanna dance?
Why, I thought you'd never ask. Together, we will write a soaring melody.
That's incredible. You really can hear every sound I make, huh?
No, you're incredible, Terry. The music of your fists was the song of a man living life to the fullest. You can't sample that sound.
Yo, Ganacci, what do you think? Coming to Southtown wasn't such a bad idea, huh?
It sure wasn't. These matches have set every cell in my body aflame. I burn with inspiration. I could write a song right now, give shape to all these new ideas.
Hey now, you okay, buddy?
What's gotten into him?
Well, when creative types get hit with a great idea, it's like nothing else matters. Probably happening right now.
Right. It's a bummer I can't read music. Hey, Duck, is it any good?
Shh! Quiet, Terry! Let him concentrate.
We reach the conclusion and boom! Phew. I haven't felt a burst of inspiration like that in some time. Feast your eyes, Duck. You can see it, right?
Wait. Whoa! This is genius! You know, I've been in the scene my whole life. Nobody's got your passion.
Thank you, Duck. And thank you, Terry, Mai. This composition is but the ash left behind by the flames of combat.
Oh, it's nothing. You're the one who wrote it.
But we're happy you're happy.
And hey, Ganacci, when you get around to shooting a video for this one,
Try to remember your old pal Duck, aight?
How could I not? After all, a sonic landscape such as this can only be paired with a master of movement.
Yeah!
This is gonna set the world on fire!
Where's Andy? He'll want to hear this.